Hello, friends, and welcome to the Follow the Moon Challenge. My name is Alice in Wonderland, and I'm a little bit obsessed with the moon. This 2026 Follow the Moon Challenge is going to be unlike any other moon challenge because all of the moon cycles in 2026 are slightly shifted and different from what they usually are. We always do this challenge in Aquarius season because Aquarius helps us to think about things differently and to think outside of the box. So it's a perfect time to learn something new about the moon. So I think we're all going to learn something new together about the moon, myself included. I think this challenge is going to be really interesting. So whether you've done the challenge before, I think this is going to be something new and exciting. And if you haven't done this before, then of course it's going to be new and exciting. So I'm really excited to jump into today's video. Know that we are premiering them live every day for 30 days at 11 a.m. Without further ado, let's jump into today's video. Welcome to day 14 of the Follow the Moon Challenge. I know I overloaded you with information about eclipses and north nodes and south nodes and oppositions and different eclipse dynamics. In today's video, we're just going to talk about Virgo because early in the morning, around 7:27, the moon transitioned from Leo to Virgo. So we're going to talk about all Virgo energy today so that you are prepared for this Virgo eclipse that we have coming up tomorrow. Have you seen the moon in the sky yet? I don't have a meridian time on today's day 14 video template thing. But usually for me, around if I check outside after 10 p.m., I can usually see it directly overhead because I have a lot of light pollution and I have a lot of trees that kind of block the horizon. So I have to wait until it's like directly overhead. So between now and the full moon, it's going to be pretty much overhead in the sky between 10 and midnight. Virgo season is at the end of August and the beginning of September, the middle of the harvest seasons. Traditionally, there are 3 harvests. There's one on August 1st, September 21st, and then October 31st. So we're like right in the middle of harvesting all the fruits and vegetables. We are canning and preserving and storing for the winter, chopping wood, getting things ready so that we can heat and survive the winter. Obviously, in modern times, this is not the case anymore, but it's still the energy of the season. And I think it's no coincidence that in modern times, that this time of year is still back to school time. So this is a time when we are still preparing for the change of season. We're getting ready. We're buying our notebooks. We're getting our calendars. We're getting our schedulers. We're getting our new class schedule, our new work schedule. We're figuring things out. We're planning things out, and we're getting organized. This is why one of my main key words for Virgo is organize. I've also got problem solving on there and get your shit together because Virgo just knows how to fix things. Virgo rules the 6th house of service. It likes to help. It likes to fix things. It likes to make things work. This house also encompasses daily routines, those things that we do to take care of the self. Leo taught us about the self, and Virgo helps perfect it. Mercury is the ruling planet here, and can you remember when we've talked about Mercury in this challenge so far? Gemini is our other sign that's ruled by Mercury. And Gemini is our air sign that is ruled by Mercury. So Gemini is the conversation, it's the words, it's like the breath that you use to speak. Virgo is the earth, it's the physical, tangible things. I also look at Virgo and communication as like actually moving the physical objects around, like organizing things, moving things around so that they make sense, so that they work. It's also the acts of service. It's like the physical movements of your body to express something, to communicate something. Virgo is the love language of acts of service. We've also talked about another earth sign already, which was the sign of Taurus, which was the fixed earth sign that is in the middle of spring. Virgo is our mutable earth sign, which transitions us from summer to fall. So that's why I said with Taurus that there's like this fixed energy, this tree-like solid foundation energy. With Virgo, there's more movement to it because it is this transition from summer to fall. It is this movement that helps us to change and prepare and get ready. I know this is probably going to seem like a little bit of shameless self-promotion here, but on Virgo moon days, I do get out my planner, I get out my to-do list, I reorganize my schedule, I double check everything to make sure like am I caught up with everything? Am I up to date on everything? Do I need to move some things around? Virgo days are just the perfect day to just, no matter if it's waxing or waning, just kind of do a little check-in. Do we need to add something to our daily routine to make it easier or to help sustain you better? I always, we have a Virgo new moon and a Virgo full moon. I always kind of like do a really big clear out of the clutter, clean out my closets, spring cleaning kind of thing. I reorganize my schedule. I reevaluate my schedule so that I like, am I getting enough sleep? Am I having enough fun? Am I getting enough reading time in? Am I allowing a long enough time for lunch breaks? Am I getting nourishing foods on my lunch break? Virgo days is the day to do all of that stuff. Check off your to-do list, get things done, and I promise you, once you satisfy that Virgo itch to like check that check mark in the on the to-do list, like you will feel good and be flying high for the rest of your day. So, by looking at your 6th house and your Virgo house, this is going to tell you a lot about how you need to organize your daily routines, how you need to like self-sustain your energy. So, for example, I hate my Virgo placement. So I hate using, I know I'm always using myself as an example, but that's just how I can throw myself under the bus here. One of the things I know about my 6th house is that my sun is here. I do not feel like an adequate human being unless I have been of some sort of service during the day. If I haven't helped somebody, if I haven't gone to work, if I haven't made money, if I haven't accomplished something, I do not feel okay. So, having Leo here, I need to do this in a dramatic and creative way. This is why I like my planner. I like to decorate my planner. I like to color in my planner because that just makes me feel better. It satisfies my 6th house. Now, my Virgo placement, on the other hand, because my 6th house is Leo, my 7th house is Virgo. So this means my relationships are very important for satisfying that Virgo energy. A lot of times this means that, again, like I said about the 6th house, I feel like I have to be of service of others in order to like feel accomplished or like I did something during the day. So this is even reinforced by the 7th house being my Virgo house. So I need to be of service of others because my 7th house is the 7th house is the house of relationships. So Virgo being here, number one, it takes, like, first of all, people ground me. This is one of my earth houses. People ground me. Now that I know this about myself, I know that I work really well co-working with others, even if that's just being in the same Discord room and not even talking. Maybe we're listening to music, maybe we're watching a TV show in the background or something, but just having another person there helps me hold myself accountable. Accountability meetings work really well for me because if I have somebody hold me accountable for things, then I'm more likely to do it because I don't want to let that other person down. This is just something that I've had to learn and deal with about myself. I wish I could hold myself accountable on my own, but I have learned that because of these placements being the 6th and 7th, my 6th and 7th house being my Virgo energy, I know that like other people ground me. that I am probably going to put other people before myself. So I've just learned that that's how that helps me. That's how I have to. So it's nice to have an accountability partner. I know that if somebody goes with me to something, that I will be on time because I don't want to let that other person down. So these are just things that I have learned by exploring my birth chart, and I've had to organize my life in a way to accommodate that. So let this Virgo moon be your permission slip to get your shit together. Let the Virgo moon hold yourself accountable for something, specifically something that you want to let go of. If there's some negative routine, negative thought pattern, something that you just isn't serving your highest good at all, let's let go of that. It's specifically something that has to do with, like, if you've got a bad habit, a Virgo lunar eclipse is a good time to let it go. Thank you for joining me for day 14 of the Follow the Moon Challenge. We will be in Virgo energy all day today and all day tomorrow. But keep in mind that the eclipse is happening at 6:34 tomorrow morning. So tonight, before you go to bed, write out your to-do list, put 3 things on there, and before you go to bed, set the intention that you are going to let something go that doesn't serve your highest good. Let the eclipse do its magic while we're sleeping. Hopefully you're sleeping at 6:30 in the morning. And then you will wake up with a fresh, clean slate. Let me know in the comments what is the number one thing on your to-do list, and we can all hold each other accountable. I hope that you can join me tomorrow for day 15 of the Follow the Moon Challenge with our full moon and Virgo lunar eclipse.